In other news, almost half of those who have completed their stint under the Graduate Industry Traineeship or GRIT program have found employment. That's according to figures shared by the Skills and Workforce Development Agency in response to CNA's queries. Germaine Wong breaks down the numbers.
GRIT was launched in October last year to support fresh graduates facing anxieties and challenges in their job search. Since then, take-up has risen from almost 350 in February to 550 as of June. As of July this year, more than 590 of 800 spots have been filled.
Across more than 40 private sector host organizations in sectors such as financial services, infocom and media, professional services, wholesale trade, electronics, as well as more than 50 public sector agencies.
Over 140 trainees have completed their stint, and of that, almost half have found employment. About 4 in 10 were hired by their host companies, while the rest found jobs elsewhere.
GRIT itself is a useful intervention, all right, for fresh graduates definitely entering a very soft and rather uncertain market as what we are seeing today, right? Especially for those graduates who may struggle to secure their first opportunity.
GRIT builds on the SG United Traineeship program launched during the COVID-19 pandemic to reduce graduate unemployment. Then, nearly 90% of trainees found jobs within 6 months of finishing their program. But analysts say the two outcomes can't be compared.
During the pandemic, the challenge is actually economy-wide, and the scale of that scheme is actually much larger than what we have in the GRIT scheme. So we're actually comparing apples with oranges.
Instead, they say the focus isn't on headline numbers, but on the value a traineeship brings to a graduate's employment journey. Kenneth Chow graduated in 2025 with a business degree, but his sights were set on a different field.
I was questioning or still exploring the kind of mindset to whether I should venture into tech sales. So I think GRIT gave me the confidence because it allows me to work on real stuff that I would do if I were in a full-time role.
3 months into the program, Kenneth received the good news that he would be converted to a full-time position. To help more trainees make that transition, the Skills and Workforce Development Agency works with unions and career fairs to provide job search support.
These provide opportunities for graduates to access career guidance, tap on skills building support, as well as the opportunity to engage with prospective employers. SWDA is also working closely with MOE as well as institutes of higher learning to actually raise the awareness of this support available to ensure that they are accessible to fresh graduates.
Such support has become even more important against economic uncertainty and rapid advances in AI. But analysts warn against relying too heavily on traineeships in place of regular hiring.
Companies might see this as a way, as a free ride to tap on government funding just to tie to the situation, and then after that, they let go of some of the trainees that they have.
Campus recruitment takes place, and not only through GRIT. GRIT could be just potentially be one of the many platforms in the future, but it should not be the default way for employers to find undergrads for employment opportunities.
SWDA says it's monitoring the transition of these graduates into the workforce and will review support as needed.